I don't know what it is, but there's something you feel different when you're standing on the stage at the Warehouse Project shows. It's electric.
The idea was that we find this unusual space, do like some really interesting shows, and then disappear. I don't think the Warehouse Project could have happened anywhere other than Manchester because of the legacy, because of the hacienda, because music plays such an important part in the city's history.
Manchester is sort of like this kind of college town, has a crazy history. Goes all the way back to Factory Records, Acid House, and then just like the warehouse vibe of parties. And the UK garage house scene kind of like has its roots here. And underground parties and dance music, in the UK has its roots here.
The history of the Warehouse Project starts with Boddington's, which was a really famous Manchester landmark. It was located right next to the main prison.
That's Strange Ways Prison over there. It's about 200 metres away. And I think there was one story that when this event was going on, the guys in the prison were hearing the music.
Very shortly after our first night, all the authorities in Manchester came down on us quite heavily because they had like thousands of prisoners raving in their cells. The next space was Store Street, which was a car park. That's kind of where the Warehouse Project really develops and the kind of lineup really develops, and we got to grips with the programming and had a chance to think about what we wanted to do.
It was nuts. There's some of that, the footage, some of the nights there were just next
crazy.
Level. Amazing. Amazing.
Yeah.
I don't think it outgrew Store Street, but I think it 5 years in a place which housed a concept like the Warehouse Project, which really is all about changing and trying different places. You get 5 years in a place, even though it was really good, I think it's time to move on and do something different.
This place kind of, again, just presented itself. It's absolutely massive. So we now have to program these shows which are twice the size of the ones we were doing at Store Street.
So this is room 1 in here. This is the second room, which is kind of very similar to the old venue.
I think Store Street, where the last place was, I think that was just under 3,000 capacity. This place is 6. That's what's changed here. It's a whole lot more work, it's a whole lot more stress, but they love doing it, and it happens, and they pull it off every year.
The fact that everybody comes together in a big dark room and enjoys each other's company and music together, and people they don't know, and they're all nice to each other. That's an important and positive thing that shouldn't be taken too kind of lightly. And I just want to be there to I want to help all that. I want people to experience music they hadn't anticipated, but feel the music in such a physical and natural sort of way that they're getting into it before they even think about what it is. To tap tap into people and get them excited before they've got a chance to work out what they're dancing to. It's, that's a good thing. The balance between the DJ and the crowd and the sound. I'm definitely reaching for those moments.
The difference between Warehouse Project and other shows is you're in Manchester. If you put in a good show, then you feel it back. Like, as long as it's good, as long as it's banging, they're in it.
In America, when we have a buzzy thing, kids just gravitate to it. They see how the parties go. There's not this kind of like inherent hunger for making something new that they have in England, which everybody I meet is just so obsessed with, like the newness and like to create and to make something, because they have a history of just forging new boundaries all the time.
No one here does strictly, crowd-pleasing stuff. Everyone takes risks. What's special about the Warehouse Project is that there's people that are here to listen, and there's people that are here to club, to just, get off. And there's actually a good percentage of people that are here to listen. It is exciting for me to play at raves because I know what people are expecting and I know that what people are not expecting. But then at the same time, I like the idea of, I'm gonna give you this now, and that's what you want, and then I'm gonna take it out and see how you feel. We always try to do the thing of giving people just enough so that they're like, okay, we trust him to give us this again, and then taking it out so that we can do this other kind of left field thing. And then bring it back.
When you see a really, really good DJ and they've got the confidence and know-how to know when to switch the mood up completely in the room, take people to a completely different place, but not make them feel lost or alienated, actually bring them in a completely different way. That's an exciting thing for me. My favourite DJs are able to do that, suddenly pull a real kind of curveball in the middle of the whole thing and really kind of blow people's minds and expectations.
I'm not hard as a rock, I'm just not easy to break, but don't take it as an open...
The thing we really liked about Rinse doing the opening night is that they had never done a show on this scale outside London, ever. The guys who started Rinse FM spearheaded the whole bass music sound in the UK.
I love it when I see you having fun.
They have been at the forefront of literally everything. Jungle, grime, dubstep, garage. They played a massive role in getting that music across the world to everyone.
I wanna kill the mood. I don't care if I'm in denial. It's just a touch. So baby.
My first experience with Rinse FM must have been when I was probably 13. I was really into pirate radio. Tapes used to circulate to schools and friends, and they were the tapes to have. There you could trade them for cigarettes, for whatever.
I've been listening to Rinse FM for a couple of years because I've known about their status and how they push underground music, and just from being a fan of electronic music. When I was asked to play this, I was blown away. I thought it was amazing to be a part of this thing that it's influenced me so much.
The people that are running this thing have a reputation of wanting to give 5,000 people what they want and what they think they want to hear, but also pushing boundaries. And that's huge.
And what's cool is like you have like tonight Rinse FM, you have Nicolas Jaar's night, you have Annie Mac Presents, and you have all these different parties in the same venue, same format, but it's like different styles and represents all the underground UK scenes and families.
This is pretty amazing what they do. The lineups they put on and the production values in the venue as well. There's nothing like it anywhere else in the UK, really.
I think at this point, Warehouse Project's got so big that people are coming from all over, from towns all over. They're definitely very much kind of dominating the whole concept of like clubbing in this country right now.
We know it's not going to last forever, and I think the moment we didn't spend our entire year planning it or putting that effort in, I think it would fade quite quickly because it's like a real labour of love for everyone that's involved in it. We just want to keep kind of creating shows that have real impact with people. Manchester's got a huge legacy with dance music and music generally, and we kind of just want to be a part of that, really.